Hey guys, so I've been looking for a fast way to make money in Forza Horizon 5 without doing 50 laps of Goliath, and this one right here is the best one I've found. You're about to see without a doubt the ideal way to farm loads of money and XP in the shortest time possible. Basically, this is a custom race with the single biggest payout at the end. Here's why it's the best one to do. Each lap takes roughly 3 minutes, 50 seconds. That means 10 laps take you just 35 minutes and earn you roughly 100 skill points, 300,000 credits, and 10 wheel spins. 20 laps takes a mere 1 hour 10 minutes and earn you 200 skill points, 600,000 credits, and 20 wheel spins, and it can go all the way up to 50 laps. So it's quicker than Goliath, impossible to mess up, and gets you way more frequent money and XP, so you don't have to leave your PC or console on overnight. Here's what this AFK trick involves. AFK, by the way, means away from keyboard, if you're not up to speed on your abbreviations. What you're gonna do is set your difficulty settings on auto steering and assisted braking. Put a rubber band over the trigger on your controller so your car drives itself, then do this custom race. It's a race that takes you down the longest straight in the game, then back up. And the reason it's the best route to farm money is because it lets you get up to a consistently high speed. That's important because when you hit 200 kilometers an hour, you start earning XP. As long as you stay above 200, you'll be earning XP, meaning you'll be triggering a huge skill chain while you drive. That's not possible on the Goliath race because it's got so many twists and turns. Whereas this one, it's a long, straight road with a drift at either end, so you can get drift points as well. Furthermore, any object your car hits, be it a tree, cactus, or metal barrier, will give you XP and keep your skill chain going too. Every 10k points, you'll earn 1 skill point. When you reach 100k, you'll get 10 skill points, which is the maximum amount you can earn. You might not be able to chain for the entire race, but that's a good thing because you wouldn't earn more than 10 skill points anyway, whereas lots of smaller chains will keep you earning skill points. To do this race, just search for it in the event lab. I've made versions of this event with 3 laps, 10 laps, and 20 laps, and I'll put the track codes in the description. So you just whack that code into the search bar and this race will come up. Go to Event Lab, click Blueprints, and click the search button. It's that easy. If you feel like you want to improve on this race in any way, feel free to make your own version of it. To do that, here's what you do. Step 1, head to this event. When you're there, select Create Route. This allows you to create any route you want, using this race as a starting point. You can't make your own starting points in Forza Horizon 5, so the reason we're using this race is because it's the closest to the motorway. So now we're creating our route. All we have to do is drive from one end to the other and back up. Make sure to put a checkpoint at the end so your car has something to drive towards. Checkpoints act as sort of markers for the AI, so these give them a route to aim for. I've just put one at the end, but you might want to experiment with more to give your car even more guidance. But you'll find that one should do the trick. I haven't crashed in literally like 5 hours of playing this. I say playing, I'm not doing any of the driving myself. Once you've driven your route once, you can now set the number of laps, so you can put it all the way to 50 if you want. 50 is the maximum. The only downside is you actually have to play it before you publish it. So if you want to publish a 50-lap race and share it with other players, you need to complete all of those 50 laps. But you can use the rubber band trick and automate the whole thing, so there's that. It will just take a while. Once all the laps are finished, you can then share your track. If you want to edit the number of laps afterwards, go into the lab, find your track, and then hit the edit button. Bear in mind that any edits you make to the track require you to play the whole thing again, even if you just want to change something like the weather or even the title. Yep, change the title, you have to play the whole thing again, so make sure you get it right first time. Anyway, here are a few more tips to using this AFK credits farm. You'll want to turn off your controller's vibration just because it's annoying to have it constantly vibrate when your car smashes into stuff. Also, make sure to turn your graphics graphics down since you'll be going so fast. There's usually loading and stuttering issues when you're on a high visual setting. I like to play on medium. Next, turn traction off and turn stability off for a 20% credits boost. As for what car to use, anything that goes north of 200 kilometers an hour will do, but my personal pick is the Forza edition Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, as it's super fast and super grippy. Plus, the Forza edition has a 1.25 skill boost, which is great because if you earn 1,000 points under normal conditions, with this car, it turns it into 1,250. You can improve it further by using a custom tune. All the community created ones are pretty good, but I like this tune setup by Don Jowon Song, since it's got the highest top speed and the best handling, which means you won't spin out of control. And remember to unlock all of the masteries first to make sure you're earning the most XP possible. The other reason this AFK race is better than the Goliath is because there's a lot less stuff to get stuck on. There's nothing worse than setting up a 50-lap Goliath race, leaving your Xbox or PC on for 8 hours, then coming back to find your car has crashed into a tree. That won't happen with this race since it's a lot more basic and it's much shorter. If you want to tailor the race even further, you could set up custom rules. For instance, you could make a custom rule that if your car hits an obstacle and gets stuck, it automatically resets. I don't even know if you can do that, quite frankly, as I haven't really dug into this rule stuff yet, but it's something to think about if you want to customize this even more. Of course, once you've got all your skill points, you need to convert them into credits. To do that, you need to buy Willie Jeeps, then use the skill points you've been earning to unlock their super wheel spins. I've got the best way to do that in the linked video above. Remember to head to the car collection to buy Jeeps in bulk, and when you're done, gift them away rather than selling them, as you'll earn XP by gifting. So that's the super simple Forza Horizon 5 AFK money farm. Once again, I'll put the track codes in the description. Just go to Event Lab and type those in the search bar. I've made 3-lap, 10-lap and 20-lap versions, depending on what you're looking for, and I'll make a 50-lap version soon, so look out for that. Money farming might not be to everyone's taste, but for me, I'm just looking for a way to afford all the cars in the game and upgrade their masteries. So for me, these money farms are essential. I'm always looking for the best ones, so if you find any even better ones than this one, let me know in the comments. I would love to see what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Leave me a like if you did, and I'll see you next time.